All right. It is a Monday morning. Back to it is the title today. I forgot to redo that, but it's all right. We're getting back to it, right? We I wasn't here on Friday. Did a little out of town, some like out of town activities, and we are back. We are returning now. I looked up an article today on realsimple.com. I'm going to share the article link right now on the comment section. And it's called Do These Eight Things on Monday to Start Your Week Off Right. It says Mondays are inevitable, and of course this could mean any day for you if you don't have the traditional Monday through Friday work week, right? Could be going from off to back on, right? So it's inevitable. The Monday blues turns out they don't have to be. As you gear up for another week, try these tips to start off your week in a healthier way. The article is by Karen Asp. It says it's not merely the transition from playtime to the work and school week. Many of us stay up later on our off nights, weekend nights, and sleep in during the day, messing up our circadian rhythms and making us grumpy and irritable when the alarm goes off on Monday morning. You're like slamming it, like quiet, another 5 minutes, mom. The stress of starting the week may even affect our health. There's an article about 15 years ago, study rather, found that blood pressure tends to be highest on Monday mornings, while another concluded that Monday is the most common day of the week for heart attacks. All of this makes you want to hit snooze, spend Mondays under the covers. Fortunately, you can reverse the trend and set yourself up to have a positive, healthy start to the week. Now, you could be saying to yourself, well, all these tips could have been great yesterday, right? So I could start the work week right. Well, that's why I'm giving it to you a week in advance for next Monday, right? So we got experts weighing in on 8 ways to make this a reality. Get a positive, healthy start to the week. And it says, P.S. If you don't work a traditional Monday through Friday schedule, this advice is adaptable to whenever you switch from off to on duty. Like I said, okay, so here we go. Number one, make a Monday to-do list on Friday. See, we're getting ahead of the game. We are already way ahead of the game. The end of the week may be cause to celebrate, but don't make it official until you've written a to-do list for Monday. Everything you need to accomplish next week will be what? Top of mind. So it makes sense to capture it at this time because you're on Friday, you're getting ready for your time off, right? But you already know what you have to do next week. So write it down. It says, but there's another reason. There's a quote. It says, if you start the week without this list, you'll have to brainstorm on Monday morning about the lingering projects from last week, which could be tough when you're sluggish. You're already be starting off a step behind. That's from Samantha Edis, a Los Angeles-based entrepreneur, the author of The Pie Life, a guilt-free recipes for success and satisfaction. With this list, waiting on Monday, you may be more productive and have an easier time on focusing. Check off a few easy tasks to start, right, to get off on the right foot. Then dig into your most challenging task as quickly as possible. If it's hanging over you, says that, as the day will be that much more of a drag. And then you keep putting it off and it just starts weighing more and more on you, right? Because you just keep putting it off, it just starts weighing heavier on you. So, again, number one, make a Monday to do list on Friday. All right, here we go. Number two, follow the 1 hour rule. No more trying to catch up on lost sleep on Sunday mornings or Sunday afternoons, right? Says, quote, initially it was thought that weekend recovery sleep was sufficient to pay back sleep debt, right? That the sleep you put off during the week. This from Anise Wilson, MD, assistant professor of neurology and sleep medicine at Baylor College of Medicine. Says, but more recent research suggests that weekend recovery sleep may not reverse the effects of chronic sleep deprivation, and that an irregular sleep schedule can make it harder to fall and stay asleep. So staying up late isn't a great weekend habit either. It can lead to feeling even more tired on Monday. So sticking with a consistent sleep schedule all week long is best. At the very least, says Wilson, try not to go to bed or wake up more than an hour past your normal times. Do you have a normal time? And if you need to nap, A brief snooze, under 30 minutes, in the early afternoon should help you avoid grogginess and disrupted nighttime sleep. So if you take 2, 3, 4 hour nap, it's going to throw off your cycle, right? Your sleep schedule. So number 2, follow the 1 hour rule. That has to do with sleep. Number 3, rethink breakfast. They spoke to nutrition therapist Elise Resch, co-author of Intuitive Eating and author of the Intuitive Eating Workbook for Teens. Says eating a satisfying and balanced breakfast will allow you to hear appropriate hunger and fullness signals throughout the day. Don't think you have to eat immediately upon rising, though, which is the biggest misconception people have about breakfast. If you get up at 6 a.m., let's say, you may not feel hungry then, and that's okay. Wait until you do, and then you eat breakfast. You'll get the energy you need, enable your body to eat more healthfully the rest of the day because you won't be starving. You won't be like, getting in everything in there. You also get a mood boost. According to a review in the International Journal of Gastronomy and Food Science, when you eat, aim to get about 15 to 25% of your total calories from that meal. That's from Charles Spence, PhD, professor of experimental psychology at the University of Oxford. It says try oatmeal with blueberries and walnuts, or whole wheat sourdough toast and avocado with fruit and yogurt on the side. Resist dashing to the coffee pot when you first get up. Caffeine is more effective if you wait to sip your first cup until you've been up for an hour or two. Then your stress hormone levels naturally decrease. Not into caffeine or fresh out of beans, sipping decaf, smelling coffee, or even just thinking about coffee can be enough to give you a boost. So that's kind of odd, right? Because it seems like, oh, got to get up, put the coffee maker, or the coffee maker's already been programmed to where it's already ready when I get up, and get your first cup when you're still sleepy. May not be the best idea. Give it a couple of hours till you're already up. You already went through your morning routine, which we'll talk about in just a bit. And that way you can enjoy your coffee and I guess get the better effects from it, right? Number 4, wear a feel-good outfit. You feel better in clothes you like, and science backs it up. Says Don Karen, founder of the Fashion Psychology Institute in New York City, a thing. You can use clothing to improve negative emotions. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with that. They've just never put the words to it, right? To better your mood, choose bright colors. Your favorite fabrics or prints, or a sustainable brand you feel great about. Better yet, pick out your outfit the night before so you avoid a wardrobe crisis Monday morning, right? When you're trying to rush through things. So wear a feel-good outfit. That's number 4. Number 5, seek natural light. Oh, yes. Guaranteed. Absolutely. Went outside to take the dog out a little while ago. It just feels fantastic. The morning light was beautiful. Says perking up your morning might be as simple as getting a dose of natural light. Try opening the shades, eating breakfast outside, which would be awesome, watering your vegetable garden or your lawn or the dirt in front of your house, or taking a walk. It says Mariana Figueiredo, PhD, professor and director at the Lighting Research Center at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York, says light is like a cup of coffee. It has an acute alerting effect. Plus, being out in nature, even for 5 minutes, can give you a happiness high. This is according to a 2018 study in the Journal of Positive Psychology. Can't get outside in the morning? Change the light in your indoor space to brighten things up. Move your computer closer to a window. Paint your walls a more vivid color. Something to give you that light, that acute lighting effect, right? Light is like a cup of coffee, like she said. So number 5, seek natural light. Number 6, create a morning ritual. I mentioned this earlier. It says routines are a great way to conserve energy for more complicated parts of the day and may give you some alone time. Even better, you have more control over your attitude for the day. Tap into that extra skip in your step feeling by adopting a morning ritual, let's say an activity or habit, preferably a healthy one, that puts you in a good mood and then you look forward to. For instance, you might brew a really good cup of tea, go to your favorite exercise class, green your commute by biking to work if it's feasible, or get some meditation in there. It says our brains love routine, and the less work your brain has to do, the happier it'll be. That's from a doctor in psychology, Colleen Sierra, from the Sierra Center for Behavioral Health in Chicago. Says With something pleasant built into your morning schedule, you'll likely feel a little less dread and a little more positivity when the Monday alarm buzzes. Now, to kind of go hand in hand with that one, which was creating a morning ritual, number 7 is plan for fun. An easy way to turn Mondays around is to make them the day you commit to fun plans later in the week. Schedule a night out with friends, a farmer's market meetup, or even a binge watch of your favorite show. Don't overdo it. Regardless of the activity, just thinking about the good times in store for you later in the week will be an instant pick me up. Half the enjoyment of an activity is anticipating, which is why it's important to have things on your calendar that you can look forward to. So, something like that, plan for fun on Monday, or at least get that on your Monday list to make sure you're already planning for that in advance. Last but not least, do a random act of kindness. Put positive energy into the world and you'll get it back. Research confirms performing acts of kindness for 7 days boosted happiness and well being. This is a 2018 study in the Journal of Social Psychology. But doing even one kind thing can make you feel great. Acts of altruism and pro-social behavior are linked to reward processing areas of the brain, says the study co-author Lee Rowland, doctor of PhD rather, a chartered psychologist and research affiliate at the University of Oxford. As you start your day, look for ways to perform a random act of kindness, whether for a coworker, your neighbor, or a stranger. Bring coffee to a colleague. Move your neighbor's recycling bin back from the curb. Text a friend you haven't talked to in a while. Let them know that you miss them. Or make a small donation to a favorite charity, animal shelter or something, or a food bank or an environmental cause. It's a pretty nice day, eh? Way to start your Monday or your return to the work week with a positive random act of kindness that gives you that boost, right? So let's review these 8 tips to start off your Monday, to start your week off right, because Monday may not be your Monday, right? Number 1, make a to-do list on a couple days before, right? If it's Monday, do it on Friday. Number 2, follow the 1-hour rule. Now we're talking about sleep, right? Number 3, rethink breakfast. Those healthy choices for breakfast and not just something that you toss in the microwave. Let's do a little planning for that one. Number 4, wear a feel-good outfit, colors, patterns, whatever makes you feel good. Number 5, seek natural light. Light is like a cup of coffee. It was said it has an acute alerting effect. Get that natural light. Number 6, create a morning ritual. Plus, you got the extra, your brain is doing less work. You already know what you need to do. Number 7, plan for fun. Look forward to something later on in the week as a reward. And number 8, do a random act of kindness, whether it's every day or just to start off the week. So there you go. Those are the tips that we got from the article author, which was, I believe her name was Karen Asp. Correct. That's on the realsimple.com website. The link is in the comments. Check that out for yourself. Review it at your leisure. See what you can implement for yourself to start changing the way you transition from your off time back into the work or school week. So there you go. Great tips today to kick off this work week or this week in general. Have a wonderful day, beautiful day outside. Get some of that natural light. Remember, till next time, knowledge is power, imagination is king, and intelligence your weapon. Read a good book today, enrich your mind, and above all, take action. Hope to be back on Wednesday at about this time, around 8 a.m. or so, and I hope to see you then. So until next time, we'll be talking.